Hey y'all, this your girl Missy Pine, and welcome to She Loves Truth. Happy Wednesday. Um, I'm so excited because I got something for you guys. I have been watching Tubi for a while now, and I am in love. Now, I know you probably heard some crazy things about Tubi because some of their movies are like bootleg, but to be honest with you, they have some great series and movies on that channel, on that streaming service. And guess what? It's free. Who don't like a free 99? I do. So one of the directors that have his movies on that platform is Dennis Reed the second. And oh my goodness, his work is so fantastic. Like high quality, meaningful, and it always represents something that you could possibly go through in real life, reality, you know. So today I'm going to bring you one of his movies called Mother May I. I have watched this movie maybe 3 or 4 times. That's just how good it is. And at the end of the video, please stay tuned because I will be sharing the trailer with you guys so you can go over, like the video, please thumbs up the movie, and I know you will enjoy it just as much as I do. I did. Okay. So don't forget to like and subscribe because I will be doing a lot of varieties of movies and I have a lot in store for you. So let's get into the movie, right? So the main characters is a lady named Ava, a young lady named Ava. I say we use the high value. She will be what you consider as a high value female, black female too. Okay. And she was adopted by a white family, which you'll learn more about that throughout the movie. And then you have Shaun, who is a lawyer. So he is what you would consider to be a high value male. Um, he actually was married. His wife passed away. Neither have any kids, right? So then you have Karen. Karen is Shaun's mom. Oh my God. She is like the mother in law from hell, you know, and she's a class act. You will learn more about Karen throughout this movie because she plays a major part. Then you have Mark. Mark is Shaun's best friend. He is also, they work together. So Shaun is a lawyer. He's a big time lawyer at his firm. And then his homeboy Mark is an associate of the same firm. Now Shaun is bigger than Mark at the firm, but it's okay. Mark still do his thing. So let's get into it. So Ava met Shaun at a what it is, a petty cash place. Him and Mark was together. He ran into Ava. They exchanged numbers, and so Shaun decides to hit Ava up. And this is how the movie starts. So when he hit Ava up, he want to take her on a date. This is the first date he'll be went on from losing his wife. Um Now, why Shaun asked Ava on a date to go skating? I'm still wondering the same thing. You know why? Because Shaun do not know how to skate. And being the fact that he don't know how to skate, he is holding on to Ava around that rink the whole date. So they hit it off really, really well. Go on several more dates. And I'm going to say about 6 weeks in, I can't tell you whether it was 6 weeks, but it's their sixth date. And with both of them being very busy, Ava running her own realty company and Shaun being a lawyer, I'm pretty sure they didn't go on dates every day. So I'm going to say 6 weeks in, he say, girl, you are my girlfriend. We are official. And Ava will say, you a lie. Because you didn't ask me to be your girl. You have to ask me officially to be your lady. So Shaun did the most cutest thing, right? So he asked the waiter for a pen and a napkin, and she gave it to him. So he write on there, "Would you be my girlfriend? Yes or no?" Too cute. And guess what? She said yes. So they continue to date a little while longer before Shaun wants to take Ava to meet his parents. Now, going in, Ava was like, all the moms like me. There is no way that your mom would not like me. And so she had it so messed up because when she got to that door and the mama opened that door up and seen Ava, her whole smile turned into an upside down frown because she did not choose Ava for her son. Now, you will understand a little bit later why I say she did not choose Ava for her son. But the dad was so receptive to Ava. She come in, he give her a hug, he welcome her inside. They go to the kitchen, sit down to eat, and Ava tells them that their house is really nice, right? So immediately the mama gags. Yes, we, because she's talking to the father. And so she said, yes, we have a nice home. So Ava was like, yeah, you got a nice house, you know. So then the mama was like, Shaun, the next time you bring a chick up in here, she need to be potty trained. And so Ava was like, you are really rude. And so she said, you're not going to disrespect me in my house. And Ava say, and you're not going to disrespect me anywhere. I gagged because Ava read her down and gave her what she deserved. So the mama jump up like she finna do something. Ava jump up like, baby, you might be his mama, but I ain't scared. I ain't scared now. So Ava was like, Shaun, let's just get out of here. Cause I'm not finna deal with this disrespect at all. So they leave, and while they're riding, Ava was like, you just sat there and you just let her talk to me in a kind of way. And he was like, regardless what I say, y'all two was gonna bump heads. I tried to tell you that my mom is a different type of mom. And so she was like, well, what happened? Did she treat your wife like that? And he was like, no, she didn't. And the reason is because she introduced the wife that is now deceased to Shaun. So because she introduced her, she was cool. But if it's anybody that Shaun chooses, we have a problem. Now, I have two boys. I don't get in their business. Me personally, I'd be like, child, they don't keep no girlfriends. But like soon as I start liking them, it's over. So I don't get into it, but as much as I do is if they okay. Excuse me, child. Had a little personal right there. So where was I? So the mom introduced the wife that is now deceased to the son. So because she introduced, she was fine with her. But because she didn't introduce Ava to her son, she's not good enough, right? So they continue to date, right? They continue to date. They then fell in love, and now he wants to marry Ava. So he set up this whole thing where now he got Ava, got her set up to go and get her hair done, her makeup done, pick out her dress for the party. Now his homeboy already didn't warn him. His homeboy like, look, you know your mama. Your mama is funny. She barely like me and I'm a dude. But what I can tell you is no matter how much your mama dislike her, you stand by your woman. And that was like the realest thing he could have told, right? And as I was saying, I stay out of my boys' business. I don't get in their business. And I believe that's why I had left off. I don't get in my boys' business like that. You know what I'm saying? I want them to have who they have. Now I have checked a couple of them now because when you come in my house and you dress like a hoochie mama, I got a problem because you ain't finna trap my children, and you need to be stepping out representing, not looking like a 304 or a 403 upside down. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, he set up the engagement party. He invite his mom, his dad. He invites Ava mom and dad. And so everybody is preparing for this party. Ava has no idea. Her best friend got every help get everything set up. Call him, let him know that the driver then came and picked Ava up because he did have a driver come pick her up. And so they're on their way to the party. Ava looks good. Shaun looks good. Everybody look good, right? So the mom come in. They're still waiting for Ava to arrive. The mom come in, right? And so Shaun has the ring. He opens the ring up and say, "Mother, may I?" She hauled off and slapped the shit out of Shaun. Like, how dare you ask another woman to marry you? Like, I'm looking like, is this your husband? Because you're married. You acting like you're living through your son and he cannot make decisions on his own. But his dad was like, don't worry about it, let her go. Now, as she walking out, she says to Ava, because Ava is walking in, now you can have him. The hell? What you mean? That's your son. And you telling the woman, oh, you can have him? Come on, my dudes. Like, you gotta do better than that. You gotta do better than that. Anyways, Shaun, she go in, she check on Shaun because she seen the slap. And so he tell her from the first day I met you, I knew you was the one, da 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 da, and asked her to marry him. And she says yes. And so they parted the night away. Now they go home, do whatever they do. The next morning, the mama don't even give them an opportunity to fully wake up, wash their face, brush the stank out their mouth. She knocking on the door early in the morning. So she coming in there like, how dare you ask her to marry you? He was like, what? Like, you out of line. You are really out of line and you're pushing it. And he tells her, look, I want to do this with you, but if you don't tighten up, I can't do this without you. And she turns and tell him, a mother knows she is not the one for you. And I am going to tell you, I told you so, if it don't work. Now, Ava is upstairs and she's hearing all of this. But at the end of the day, Ava don't care. She with her man with her, and he have her back 100%. So they continue to date. She talks to her best friend, and her best friend say, try to see how you can make this work. She called the mom. She invited the mom out to lunch. The mom is rude on the phone call, child. She was like, let's do spas. She was like, no, I prefer to do spas by myself. But she said it real rude. So they decide to have dinner. The mom chose the restaurant. They go, they meet up. The turnaround in the relationship is a chick come in and catch her man, her husband cheating on her, right? So she going off loud in the restaurant. The security had to come get her. So this is how these two bonded, by calling the situation ghetto. They laugh about it. They enjoy lunch. Now they're cool. So you will see them having dinner together, laughing together, kikiing together, all things, all things. Now, mind you, Ava has the desire to find her parents. And so Shaun is like, I will help you if you want me to help you. And so Ava go on the journey to try to find her parents. She finds her dad. He's still living in the same house he been living in since he came back from the military. He tells her the reason he stayed there is because he wanted his child to be able to find him if they decided to come look for him later on in life. And thank God he's still there, because now she found him. Mind you, just the dad, not the mom. The mom is still unknown. So she found her dad. They have a nice conversation. The next day they go out to eat. And he meets her best friend. Her best friend come in town to support her. She meet the best friend. Now her daddy is fine now. He is a nice chocolate, tall glass of milk. He's nice. So the best friend, like, he is nice. And so she is calling her, and the best friend in the days. And she tell her, child, I'm thinking about being your stepmama. Hilarious. So they enjoy the rest of their time together. She leave and go back home. She's talking to her fiance, and he says, invite your dad here so he can meet everybody. So she called him. He agrees. He's going to come to town to meet the family, the adopted parents and Shaun parents. So they sitting there waiting. It's the day of the meetup. They sitting there waiting for him to come in. She gets paranoid because he late and she think he's not coming. But eventually he show up. And honey, when he shows up, baby, he meets everybody in the room. Now, mind you, the mom is in the kitchen, Karen, with her rude ass, is in the kitchen, right? And so he's meeting everybody, and she's coming out of the kitchen as Ava is asking, where's your mom? Soon as Karen walked out that kitchen, and see Ava's daddy, she dropped the whole plate of rolls and run off. You would have thought she seen a ghost. And honey, when you see that, you like, what in the world is going on? So he walks off and goes upstairs. He asks where the bathroom is. He goes upstairs to the bathroom and they run into each other again in the hallway. And he's asking her, what have you done? Like, what have you done? For real. And so they call it a night. The dad leaves. They don't have a further conversation at that point. The dad leaves, and Ava them leave after the dad leave, and the adopted parents leave. So then the next day, the dad is coming out of the hotel, and who do you see? Karen. So he invites her upstairs to his room so they can talk. They have a little conversation, and he falls out, and she leaves him there, is what I'm gonna tell you. So Ava is trying to locate her dad because she hadn't talked to her dad all day. And so she finally end up, because she calling, she can't get him. So she decides to go to the hotel. They take her upstairs to do a wellness check, and there they find her daddy passed out. So the dad is passed out on the floor. They call an ambulance, right? So they go to the hospital. Come to find out he has some concussion and the cancer has spread it. Now, he never told Ava that he had cancer. But you could tell throughout the time before they make it to the hospital there's something wrong with him because he's coughing, he's spitting up blood, but nobody knows except for him. And so now they find out that Ava finds out that he has cancer, and she go in there. She tried to talk to her dad, and he's trying to tell her something, but before he can get it out, like every movie you damn see, guess what happened? He goddamn died. He dies on Ava. But I say, good thing she was able to spend a little time with him before he passed away. So he dies on Ava. They have the funeral. Ava still don't know what happened before they found him on the floor. So Ava like, I got to find out who my mom is, because he is trying to tell me something and I don't know what he was trying to tell me. So she found her birth certificate, she trying to figure some things out. And so she called a lady that she talked to in the beginning when she was looking for her parents. And she said, I'm gonna call my homegirl downtown in Records to see if there's any more information. But I think you should go to the house and see what you can find. Ava was like, why didn't I think of that? I'm thinking, why you didn't think of that? Like, it gotta be something in the house that could possibly tell you who your mom is. So Ava goes back to Kentucky. Mind you, I forgot to tell you, she's from Kentucky. She goes back to Kentucky and she started rambling through the house, right? She finds a picture. It's a bombshell. Oh my God, it's a bombshell. She cannot believe what she's found. So, she rushed back to Detroit, where they living at, and she's like, call her fiance and tell him to meet her at her mom house, his mom house, and Ava make it there, and she have to take a breath. because this is a lot. This is a lot to swallow, right? A lot to swallow. So she go in and sorry about that, y'all. So she walk in there and baby, she slapped the shit out of his mama. And honey, you have to go watch the movie to see the rest because the bombshell, the plot twist of it all is just beautiful. So here's the trailer. Take a look at the trailer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Have a great Wednesday.
Before we go in here, there's something I need to let you know about my mother.
What's that?
She's a little different.
Shaun, all mamas like me. We'll be fine. Trust me.
Mother, may I?
Ava, Shaun is overprotective. He's my only child, and I only want what's best for him. And who's best for him? The next time you bring another woman to my house, can you please be sure that she has some class?
I don't know why you surprised, because your mama don't like no other. Best advice I can give you, stand by your woman.
My fiance, Shaun. Oh, Karen. Karen, this is my dad, Bill Roberts.
How much?
How much? You trying to buy my silence? All what you did yesterday was unacceptable.
I introduced you to Charity from the church, to Yolanda. It's like you don't want a woman of standard.
It don't matter how many women you introduce me to. Ava is the woman that I'm in love with. You need to stop trying to control my life and respect my decision to marry you.
You know, a mother knows. So when it comes time to tell you I told you so, I will. Son, she is not the one for you.